things I wanted to share today. First and probably the most important is never underestimate what you can learn in each new opportunity. I've had a lot of jobs in the course of my career that may not have been that glamorous. When I was younger, I actually started out working as a welder's helper. And a welder's helper is not a glamorous job, as you know, but I learned a lot about field construction. I learned a lot about welding technology, and I didn't realize it at the time. But now when I'm in the field and I see a welder, I know exactly what he's doing. I know exactly what his challenges are, and it's important to understand that learning. Also, when I was a young engineer, one of the very first big projects I worked on was the construction of a new process unit at a refinery. And the process unit was to remove sulfur from the grease stream. And so it was a sulfur recovery unit and a tail gas treating unit. Interestingly, I went down to Tengiz, and at the KTL facilities, those are the exact same units that I worked on as a young engineer. So you never know what you're working on today, how that may affect your future. 30 years later, I'm looking at the same facilities that I was involved in as a young engineer. And so it's really important to take advantage of everything that you can in your current role, because you never know how that's going to contribute to your future going forward. My second piece of advice, it's not about the title. When I talk to people, they always want to think about the next promotion, the next opportunity, the next title. And it's exciting. It's great to get a promotion. Everyone enjoys that new job, that new promotion, to take on the leadership roles. But what I've found over time is it's not about the promotion. It's about the experience. And so what you contribute to the overall success of your team is what matters. The titles go away, but the team experience stays with you for your entire career. And today, my job is to work to make sure that the entire team across TCO is successful. I want every person working at TCO to be successful, and that's my job. So I'm not here for the title. I'm here to make sure that others can be successful. And thinking about yourself in that way is really important. My third piece of advice, and this is actually an old African proverb: smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. It can be difficult at times. You have to make sacrifices. You have to work long hours. You have to do difficult things at work sometimes that may not be the most pleasant thing to do. But those hard tasks, those challenges that you work through, that is what builds the best experience and character. And an example I will give you is recently with the COVID-19 pandemic. In Tengiz, we had we started a program to put a vaccination program in place. And as you know, trying to get vaccinations out across the organization can be quite challenging. We set that as an important target for us for last year. And we ultimately vaccinated through a TCO vaccination program over 95,000 workers that worked in Tengiz. And that's really important because we created a safe and healthy work environment for everyone to be able to continue to do their work. And it wasn't easy. It took a lot of long hours. It took a lot of work working with the government and with the Ministry of Health to do that. But that's an example of driving success by taking on the hard challenges. Which leads me to my last piece of advice. And that is, good leaders run towards the problem, not away from it. Whenever you see a potential big challenge in your future, you want to go and volunteer. Being able to be involved in the challenges, it takes hard work. There's some risk involved because of the problems, it may or may not work out well. But as a good leader, you always take on those challenges, and you always work with others to take on the most difficult tasks, not shy away from those. So these are my 4 key takeaways that I wanted to share with you today. And